My name is Paul Skorpen. I'm an American and living in Germany, where I've lived for the last 15 years. Before that time, I had the very, very good fortune of working with a great Christian mystic and healer whose name was Stylianos Atteshlis, and he was known to the world as Daskalos. And since Daskalos left the world in 1995, and I moved to Germany to be with my future wife, I've enjoyed teaching healing and Christian mysticism in many different countries in Europe. What do I see changing in spirituality and mysticism in our time? I feel that since the turn of the millennium, 10 years ago, we've had a reawakening of the divine feminine in our culture and in our spirituality. And one of the major reawakenings of that is a new recognition of the Sophia energy. Sophia was known in the Old Testament as Chokma or Chokma. It was then translated into Greek as Sophia, and then translated into English as wisdom. In this translation process, Sophia became no longer feminine, but actually became rather masculine. And if we study Sophia in the Old Testament, we find out Sophia was indeed very feminine, very maternal, and actually a co-creative force in all of creation. We can even imagine that it's out of Sophia's womb that the world is born. It's out of Sophia's womb that our bodies are born. Our culture in the West, in Europe, in America, has lost touch with Sophia's energy, has lost touch with the divine feminine. And what I feel is happening now in the last 10 years is that Sophia is waking up, sort of like a sleeping beauty who's been sleeping in our subconsciousness, has been sleeping in the sands of Egypt. And she's waking up now in a time where she's very badly needed, and she's offering us deep, deep integration, deep, deep health and renewal. And her greatest gift, Sophia's greatest gifts to us and to the 7 chakras is this ancient trust, this timeless trust in creation. Her other gift is this deep universal love. And her other gift is, of course, deep, deep health and integration. Since Daskalos' passing, I've worked as a healer, and I've been primarily working up until recently with the Christ energy. And since about a year ago, I had this inspiration, this impulse to look into Sophia. And since about a year, my treatments have been inviting Sophia, along with Christ, into the 7 chakras. And it's had quite an extraordinary effect on people. People are becoming much more spontaneous. They're becoming much more trustful. They're feeling a much greater sense of unity. And I think this gives a lot of hope for all of us. And it's my belief that Sophia is reawakening now as a sleeping goddess, and she's there to come into our private lives, our personal lives. She's there to come into our interpersonal lives. She's definitely there to come into our spiritual lives, and she's also here to help the natural environment, which is also her creation, come into balance. So I see a lot of reason to hope. I see a great need that we open ourselves up to Sophia and to the Christ, and open ourselves up to a new age. Thank you.